In this video, I'm going to walk through a few more things about how to navigate through the class. I'm going to show you how to download the assignment files, how to turn in an assignment, how to find your grades, and then how to find my feedback on the assignments after I've graded them and given them back to you. So we'll go back into iLearn. So again, this is the very first page that you'll come to when you open up the class. So downloading the assignments, it's a little bit confusing because as you're going through the content section, the questions are all written in there. So there's a little more to it than just that though. So I want to show you how to do the download of the different assignments. So for every unit, we'll need to come to this section that says activities. So here's unit 1, and then it's past all of the different chapters, so you have to scroll down to the bottom where it says Unit 1 Activities. So this is going to show you, there's the discussion board. We went over that in the last video. This is the Dear Abby. So when you've heard me talk about the Dear Abby assignment in some of the other videos or emails or announcements, this is where you get the instructions and the letters and the file to do the Dear Abby assignment. And then the same thing for the observations and the journal. So the journal questions are all written in the content, but that's the only one. So you do have more assignments than just that. So you have to come to this Unit 1 Activities section, and it's down here past chapters in the unit. So make sure to go to this section. It's really, really important. Okay, so you'll need to download the Dear Abby and do that assignment. You'll need to download the observations and do that assignment. And I'm just going to show you based on the journal, just an example of how to do it. So you click on the name of the assignment, and that's just going to take you to the instructions. So here is where it says download the file, and you click here, and then that will download the file. Then what you're going to do is you save that file as you're going through the questions, and just keep saving it each time you work on the class. And then when you're finished with all of the questions for the whole unit, so all the chapters 1 through 4 for Unit 1, and then as you go on, it'll be the other chapters later. Then at the very end of the unit, before the due date, you're going to click here to actually submit the final finished copy of the journal. So it'll let you upload your file, and you'll be able to, there'll be a button where it says, like, I don't know if this is letting me do this. Oh, that's the problem. I need to change to a student. Okay, so let me get back to Unit 1 Activities. So it's going to let you upload the file from your computer. So just make sure that you're saving that and backing it up. And then when you hit submit, then it'll say upload. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So you add a file, and then you find the file wherever it is that you're looking for. You have to click it a bunch of different times. So let's just say it's this one. And then you click add. Okay, now make sure on this part you have to click submit. So if you don't click submit and you just like exit out, it's not going to do your submission. And then you click done. Okay, so it's going to send you an email saying that you have turned something in. So just make sure that you've got your submission done correctly. Sometimes people will think they have it turned in, but it actually didn't go through. So just be really careful about that. And then under this assignments tab, it'll show you that you have a submission in there. So just double check after you turn things in to make sure that you got it. Okay, so that is how to download those files. Hopefully that makes sense. It's under the content section. Just going to show you one more time. Content section. Then you have to scroll down to Unit 1 Activities, and that's where you find the files for all the different assignments for each unit. Okay. The next one is how to find your grades. So that's pretty easy. You just go here to My Grades, and it'll take you to this list. All of the reading checks are listed first. So here we go. Here's a Dear Abby that I turned in and I graded. That's my grade. And then I'll usually leave a little note over here for you. If it says there's a file attached, then you need to look for that file. So unfortunately, it's not just right here. That'd be really handy if it was, but it's not. Sorry about that. I don't design, I learn. So if it says there's a file attached, this is how to find the feedback file. So right now we're in grades, but to find your feedback, you have to go through the assignments section. So here we see, okay, I turned this in and this is my grade. And then under feedback, this will be say view. So if there's not a file that I have attached, it'll just show your grade. But when there is a file, then you just have to click here on view. And then it's going to show the file that you submitted. So this is just your original file. But then down here on the bottom under feedback, so it'll tell you your grade, and then it says a file is attached, and then here is the file that I have written on. So what I'll do is I'll kind of mark up your paper, I'll write little notes on it, I'll say, you know, you did good on this part, but you're missing something here, and I'll explain every point that is either taken off or given or whatever. So you'll understand exactly why you got the grade you got when you look at these files. So those are very helpful in knowing what you did good, what you might need to improve on, and then being able to bring up your grade for the next time if you have a problem. So I'm going to explain what you did wrong. So please look at these files so that way you can know what you did and be able to fix it the next time. So again, that's just under assignments. It's not under the grade section, and then you just have to click view under the feedback. So that's really important. So make sure that you're looking at those feedback files. Okay, so I think I showed you everything on this video, how to download the assignment files, turn something in, find your grade, and find your feedback. So please let me know if you have any questions about any of these things.